I don't think, no, You disconnect me. Gotta love my circus animals. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with this. Hey, Vicki, how you doing?
You're shrinking?
I have your chair.
Not today. I'm gonna switch.
Hey, Tom. This
I
one,
won't be able to see over the
this
top.
one's the most updated? Okay. All right, I see it. Got it. Ready? All right, if we could call this work session to order. And if the council members could turn to page 1, fiscal matter 1, it's contract for corporate mailing services. Call up Mr. Keith. Is Keith Dorsey here? John, is Keith here?
Mr. Don Patty, Deputy Director, is here today regarding that matter.
Okay. So page 1, fiscal matter 1, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the council. This is a contract with a 2-year initial term, 4 1-year renewal possibilities with a total value of $400,000.
Any questions or comments from the council? Any questions? Easy enough?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If I can next call up Miss Amy Grassi, who's working on Academy Heights. Good afternoon, Miss Grassi, my favorite real estate compliance person.
Is there another?
I'm not sure what that's going to get you.
Yeah, I was wondering who else in my office you've been speaking to anyway. As far as I know, I might be the only one you know.
And that's page 4 of County Council.
And as the chairman has alluded, these are 2 capital acquisitions for the Academy Heights Public Sanitary Sewer Project. These are 2 of the 4 necessary acquisitions for this project. Both of these properties are part of the Ridgeway Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. They run through the back of the property. They are 2 acquisitions for $46,673.
Any questions or comments? So, Ms. Grassi, you said this is 2 of the 4? Did you
Yes,
say?
sir.
And are the other 2, they're forthcoming soon?
Well, one of the property owners has been non-responsive so far, so we may have to progress to the next phase of acquisition with a potential condemnation, which would be coming before the council. The 4th is currently still in negotiation. They've had a couple of questions, and we've been going back and forth. It's on Abbey Square Apartments. So that one is progressing, but I would anticipate bringing Virginia Kenny to the council for approval for condemnation shortly.
Okay. And how long does that process normally take? Say we have a non-response and we have to do the condemnation. What type of time frame?
Well, once we file for condemnation, we file for prior entry rights. And in order to perfect our prior entry, which is not the same as completing the entire condemnation, but in order to achieve the right to enter the property from the time of filing, it normally takes like 3 months or so. You have to get an appraisal and get a check into the court for an approved amount to secure our entry, and then the proceedings move forward from there, but we have access at that point.
But ultimately, when this is all said and done, hopefully it will provide some relief for some of the overflow issues we've been.
Yes, you've made me aware of your overflow issues at Academy. The process and everything was complete, and we followed up with contacts several times, phone messages and letters, but have heard nothing.
Okay, and I just appreciate your work. I also appreciate Public Works. I mean, this has been an issue last 7 years with Ed Adams and now Steve Walsh, and so I do appreciate us keep chipping away at it, so thank you.
Yep.
Anything else from the council? So that's, fiscal matters 2 and 3.
Yes,
So
sir.
that covers it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Grassi.
Thank you.
All right, and our last order of business for the work session is Mr. Daniel Kalisik, if I pronounce that right, from our police department. And if the county could turn to page 8, miscellaneous business item number 2, page 8. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman and council members. The police department is looking to accept the donation from the Baltimore County Public School System, 3 school buses that will be utilized by the department to transport employees from the public safety building to and from an off-site parking location that's owned by the Revenue Authority behind the Towson Theater Complex. This is all related to the capital project for the new garage that will be built at the public safety property. The value of the buses are $4,000 per bus, $12,000 for all 3 buses.
Questions or comments? Councilman Marks?
Yeah, a question maybe to the auditor's staff. So the fiscal note says see Exhibit A. I can't seem to find Exhibit A. Is it a map of the new garage? Is it that's the extent of Exhibit A? Okay. Okay. Okay, so question for Ms. Morrison. Can you describe exactly what the garage is going to look like? How many floors? Its orientation? The new parking garage that's being built. Do you have any information about
I
what's
don't have
going
all
on?
the specific detail. It's a 2-story garage. It's a replacement of the existing garage. I believe it's approximately 400 spaces.
Okay. I would like to provide a summary of that for the Campus Hills community before we vote on this. So if you could provide any sort of summary of the garage, I would like to get them that information. So thank you.
Any other questions or comments from the council? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, that might be one of our quicker work sessions. Mr. Petticoat, do we have anything else?
Cute.
All right, well, thank you all very much for coming. See you soon.